Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today we're going to be talking about parosmia. It's a condition that distorts your smell and taste, and it makes food taste like trash. It makes it taste like gasoline. It makes food taste like rotten meats. It's awful. It makes you not want to eat anymore. So if you are suffering from parosmia, watch the video. If you're not, continue to watch, because maybe it might make you like more aware and not want to get coronavirus even more, because parosmia is a side effect of getting coronavirus. So I'm going to tell my story and then tell you how I'm dealing with it, and we can use the comments as like a discussion place where if other people are suffering from it, maybe you guys can give me tips on how to get over it or get better from it. So I got coronavirus November 4th, 2020. It's currently April 2021, and I'm still suffering from some of the side effects of coronavirus. And the only, I still have foggy memory. I forget a lot of things, and I get tired all the time really easily. So coronavirus is not a joke. Before I got it, I didn't really take it that seriously. Then I got it, and now I'm suffering from it. So I would definitely not want to get it. So wear your mask. Don't do stupid stuff. Go get vaccinated. But let's talk about
You're doing the opposite. Wear your mask, get vaccinated, etc.
parosmia. So I got coronavirus November 4th, 2020. As soon as I got coronavirus, I felt like I had the flu for like a day or two. Then after that, I felt just kind of tired, but I lost my taste and smell completely. And I found that out by going to Starbucks. I got a lemonade, and it tasted like water. And I gave it to my friend, and she sipped it, and she said, "This tastes really sour." And I said, "No, that tastes like water." So I went and got tested, and I had coronavirus. I lost my my smell and taste completely. I couldn't taste anything for about a week, maybe 2 weeks. Then I got my taste and smell back 100%. I could eat anything. Everything tasted normal. Everything tasted good. I could eat whatever I wanted, just like normal. And I was like that for about a month and a half. Then I remember the day, New Year's of 2020 going into 2021, I ordered McDonald's in Miami, and I ate a Big Mac. And it tasted like rotten, like it tasted like it was rotten. And I spit it out, and I went, "Oh my God, they must have served me something bad, like an old cheeseburger." So I ordered another Big Mac, and it came, and it tasted rotten too. And I went, "Something's wrong here." So everything I started eating started tasting rotten, but it wasn't as bad. I could still eat pastas. Pastas were really good. I could still eat almost anything. I just really couldn't eat chicken or beef. Well, over the course of time, over a month, pasta started turning rotten. Vegetables started turning rotten. So now it's to the point where I've been suffering for this for about 4 months of food being rotten. And it got to the point where I couldn't eat anymore. Everything was rotten. Like, I couldn't drink Sprite. Sodas were rotten. Everything was rotten. Everything I would eat would be rotten. So I got to the point where I was like, I might need to get a feeding tube. So I had a feeding tube before, back in high school, because I wasn't gaining weight. And so I got to the point where I thought I would need a feeding tube because I wasn't eating. Everything was rotten, and when something's rotten, you don't want to eat it. And I got to the point where I couldn't find out what to eat, and I was going to give up. I was like, I need a feeding tube. Because I tried drinking smoothies, but even smoothies were rotten, or smoothies made me feel like, because I'm also lactose intolerant, so it was a whole thing. Well, how I've been dealing with parosmia is this. So this is a nose clip that swimmers or divers wear so that water doesn't go up their nose. So it looks like this, and you put it on like this, or however. I mean, I guess you could put it on either way. And so you put it on, and it clamps your nose down. So I've learned with this that I think 99% of your taste is through your nose, because when I put this on, I can't taste anything. So I've been able to eat whatever I want using this. So this thing saved my life. I still have lost about 15 pounds because I still don't eat as much as I usually do. But when I put this on, I'm able to eat whatever I want. Like, I can eat McDonald's, I can eat cheeseburgers, I can eat chicken, I can eat anything I want. Now, the problem is, when you take it off, the rotten aftertaste is still going to be in your mouth. You're still going to burp up the rotten taste, and that's horrible, right? So I found out a system how I'm able to eat and never taste the rotten ever. So what I do is I put on this nose clip like this, and I eat whatever I want. And then before I take this off, I go brush my teeth really good for like 2 or 3 minutes. Like I brush my teeth. I think I do it multiple times. So then after that, this stuff saves your life. So you gargle this 2 or 3 times. Like I'm talking, put a lot in your mouth. Like I go through probably one of these a week because I eat 3 or 4 times a day. And so the cool thing about this is you have really good oral hygiene because you're going to be brushing your teeth every time you eat. The bad thing is your lips will get really chapped because this will dry out your lips. But I mean, I'd rather be able to eat than that. So the system is put this on, eat whatever you want. Then before you take this off, brush your teeth, rinse your mouth out 3 times with this, gargle it, then take it off, and it's gonna be minty. Now even this could be rotten. I mean, it's mint flavored, so you could try a different flavor. But this, I'd rather taste a rotten minty taste than rotten meat. And Dr. Pepper does not taste rotten. Coca-Cola tastes rotten. Pepsi tastes rotten. Sprite tastes rotten. Those things are super rotten. Now, the one thing that isn't rotten is an orange. Fruits, like fruits are really good. Pineapples are good. Fried foods are really bad. So it has been one of my favorite things to eat. I'm going to tell you another side horror story. Even when you wear this and eat, you don't eat the same thing over and over and over again because eventually it's going to, even though you're wearing this, your mouth is going to feel the taste of it being rotten. So I would switch up what you're eating every once in a while. But this is a serious thing that people are dealing with. It's called parosmia. You can Google it. There's a lot of articles about it. I'm not the only one suffering from this. In the beginning, I was like, why me? But I want them to have a cure for it. I hope they can find a cure for this. It's honestly the worst side effect that I'm dealing with after coronavirus. Like I can deal with the forgetting things. I can deal with the being tired, but eating, you need to eat to live. And I've lost 15 pounds since I've gotten this side effect thing. Can you get better? Because they do say that it may go away on its own, but I've read some articles of people who've suffered from it for 6 months, a year. And like there's people that are saying it's not getting better. There's some people saying it is getting better. Mine isn't getting better. I would say it's getting worse because in the beginning I was able to eat certain foods. Now those foods are rotten. But yeah, these are the 2 drinks that I can drink. And I gave up dark sodas for 4 years, so I feel bad. But I mean, I can drink this because, and I know we're thinking, well, just drink water. Some waters taste rotten. I can't explain it. It makes you go crazy. But I wasn't a big fan of food to begin with. I've just never really, the food's on. You're going to associate that smell with the food. And even though you have this on, you're still going to be like, I'm eating that thing that just smelled bad. Post in the comments what I'm supposed to start doing. But until then,